Okay, we're going to talk about widgets, and actually that pertains to these sections in your sidebar. So we got this section of, this sidebar with all these individual sections within it. That is edited in the back end in something called widgets. So let's go ahead and pop in the back end, and if we look on the left, we'll see appearance, and under appearance, we'll see widgets. Now these widgets most of these are default with WordPress. Okay, not all of them are going to work or do something without any kind of programming. A lot of these you just don't need, so they never were used. Okay, what you see on the right, where it says right, as in your right sidebar, this is what we're actually working with. This is what we're using. Okay, so you'll see the first one is search, and then so forth and so forth. So if we come back to the front end, here's your search. And here's below that we'll see Ask Gigi section. Now if I come back to widgets, search, and then I'll see this widget that we've created called Image and Links, and you'll see the title, Ask Gigi. So if I click the arrow to open it, we'll see the title, Ask Gigi, which is obviously this right here. We'll see this string, this URL string that pulls the image up, and I'm going to go over that in a second. The alt text is simply something that you get for a rollover for SEO, which is actually pretty good for you if you care about it. Then what we're going to see is bullet number, and that's how many bullets. So we'll see this one has 2, and really they're linked. So we'll see 1, 2, and if I scroll down, the other one's, this one's got 1. Ignore this one because this one's a menu, but this one's got 1, and these bottom 2 have 1 as well. So if you're going to make multiple bullets, multiple links, or whatever, you need to actually tell it how many you want. So this one has 2. Once you set that, then you're going to do the text. The first one will see where to dine and wine. And if we come back to the front end, you'll see that, where to dine and wine, where to find the best. So once you type in your titles, now you want to add your URLs. The information you give me, I don't know where these are going. So that's obviously, again, up to you where you're going to put those at, where you're going to send them to. But maybe this is going to go to Google, or maybe this is going to go wherever it's going to go. You need to actually paste in that URL. Now the URL has to be the full URL. It can't be www.link-whatever.com. It has to be the actual full URL, which, like with the HTTP that you see here, it has to be that. Otherwise, it's not going to work. All right. Now what I want to go over is getting the image into here. So right now we have the Ask Gigi image. Pretty easy how we do this. There's a neat thing in WordPress called the media library, and we'll see that in the top left. Okay, so what I'm going to do is assume that we're going to pull an image you've already uploaded. That way you don't have to watch me do all this thing from scratch. So if I click library, I'm going to see all the images up to this point have been uploaded. Okay? And let me see if I can find the picture of Gigi in here. I don't see it, so let's see, let me use another one. So basically, actually, let me do this. Let's jump out of this. Let's look at this particular image right here, because really the point of this is what's important here. If I click any one of these images, it's going to show me the URL, file URL. That's what we want. So for now, for this particular instance, let's pretend this is Gigi's picture right here. Okay? So we want to copy this. Copy it. I think PC is Control-C, Mac is Command-C. Copy it. Come back to widgets. And you paste it in. And that's what we see right here, image URL. That's what's pulling up the image of Gigi. That's the same exact thing we did for the advertisement of Metro Cuisine, the same thing we did for Around Town, and the same thing we did for Restaurant Row. You need to upload your image, copy the URL, and then add it to these sections. Okay. Now another neat thing with these, and I can say 2 things, is 1, we can add as many of these as we want. We can just drag them right over. And just keep dragging and dragging and dragging and dragging. So it's infinite in that aspect. Okay, so let me go ahead and remove these by deleting. Delete. Now another thing is we can change order. So right now we have search, then Gigi, then the banner, so forth and so forth. So maybe we want it to have the banner below, and the banner for in case you don't know, the banner is this right here, this little Telly Awards image. Let's say we want that further down. What I could do is drag and drop right over it, and that automatically changes the order. So if I come back and I refresh, what's happened? Now it's moved orders. So at the time of this video, if you don't like the order this is in, not a big deal. Simply go in, drag and drop it to whatever you like. Any order that you want, it'll do that. Now, another quick thing is this custom menu. And this is important because this custom menu can be anything you want. That's up to you. So let's just say not only do you have these 4 up here, but maybe you have some other menu that you want to add or some other pages. You could do that by creating your own menu on the side. All right. And basically what we do is we can look at custom menu, and you can actually see that from over here. If I can find it, if I'm not going crazy. Right here, this is the custom menu, so it's in this section. If we open it, we can name it. So maybe I spell it with all caps or whatever, custom menu, as well as select menu. Now currently at the time of this, we only have one menu, and that is this one right here. But you can actually, in another section, make your own menu to have whatever pages you want. And I'm going to go over that in another video. But the point right now is you can make your own menu, your own section, name it what you want, and any menu that you've actually made in the menu section you can choose from this drop down. But like I said, right now we only have one. So once you make your change, just click Save, refresh, and now my little edit, my little text, my font change or whatever is now in place. And this is actually, if you remember, is pulling this exact same menu that's right here. Okay, that'll do it for this one.